Welcome to the heart of Sooner Nation, Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And if you aren't familiar with the saying, Boomer Sooner, you will be soon enough. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oklahoma's offense will get the first crack at it here. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone, and that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's Arnold. The quick out. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
On the run, it's Acha. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. With the catch, it's Acha. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time today. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
The Sooners in the hurry-up. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that last running play...
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. He gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in mid.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got his man at the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percent.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Coming after it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Fires left. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. On target over the middle. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Looking for room. It's Cobb. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Line getting set on second down. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. It's still 3rd and goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
Guys, Virginia and North Carolina first met in 1892. It's why they call it the South's oldest rivalry, and we've got the latest. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. Trying to get to it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Anderson. And the returner will be knocked down. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll pass on the 46-yard field goal attempt and go for it here. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll go to the ground. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To throw, it's Arnold. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The hand to the running back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding, open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They want to throw it. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll give it on the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to make it just around the 30-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Now 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Arnold. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Works the middle of the field. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle. It's Alchuk. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And wings it incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And holding on to a first half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will boot it away to start the 2nd half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Caught near the sideline, it's Anderson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. Working that left side now. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for room. It's Archer. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made after the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners have pushed it inside the 20.
Now set up in the red zone.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the Sooners will hustle to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, it's Arnold. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time it's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Sooner!
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, we'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Sooners will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. They go to the ground.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The run from the shotgun. Still running at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. To the air, it's Arnold. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And this passing game has them calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters, but one thing they always have, offensive success.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The fair catch called for and made. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Getting some heat.
You know, as an offense, you've got to do a better job pass protecting, and you've got to start thinking about max protection at this point of the game, because if you don't get hats on hats, your quarterback goes down on his own 2-yard line. You're lucky you didn't give up a safety.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner goes down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Gets it out quickly. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The give to the back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Snags it over the middle. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Red pass, it's complete. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He finds his man, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Quickly complete. And that one did not work. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They're going to test the right side with this one. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the move, it's Cobb. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Sooner offense returns to the field. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught. He's loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Camp Randall, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Rutgers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. He uncorks one deep. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. Setting up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air on first down. Going for the big play. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
The give out of the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Using the quick game. Delivers to contact. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. quarterback takes a knee.
And that's the best formation you practice every single week because you know the ball game is over. We just did enough to get it done. Just watch it tick down to 0 and enjoy the dub.
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.